Today is Thursday, May 4th, 2023. We are going up to do Field, Willey, and then over to Tom. And this is the first water crossing right at the very beginning. And it was actually easily rock hopped right through here. So that's good. That's what I'm concerned about today. The water is really flowing though. This is the second water crossing. It looks like the tree. Okay, we're gonna go over the tree. It looks like people have beaten a path up to this. What's he saying? I don't want to jump. No, I don't want to jump. I'm gonna squish across this. I'm gonna record you doing it first. He'll probably walk. I'm gonna not walk. Ooh, what's he doing? Okay. Okay. All right. Yes. I like this. This works. But right there it gets a little tricky. Perfect. Okay. 2 hands. We are coming up to the split with Mount Avalon Spur Trail, and we have, sorry, it's a lot of work. It's a steep section. We put on spikes at around 2,700 feet, and it's been pretty steady monorail. A little bit of fresh snow. I guess it's raining, right?
Something's coming down.
Something's coming down, yeah. Not hard. So, we definitely won't get any views. That's okay. It's pretty. And there's definitely at least 2 people ahead of us today. We parked in the parking lot near Crawford Depot, which was open. Plenty of parking on the road also. I think nobody was parked on the road. Maybe 6 or 7 cars in the parking lot when we got there at 9 o'clock. So I don't know if they're all ahead of us. If people went and did Willard instead. You might get a view if you do Willard. This is the summit of Field. As you can see, there's a lot more snow up here. There's a snowshoer out ahead of us, thank goodness. And a group of 6 right behind us.
Where's the summit?
Right here, you're at it. Yep. 3 of those guys have snowshoes, but they're not wearing them yet, but maybe they'll put them on. So this is the Willey Range Trail, heading off of Field. There's probably between 4 and 8 inches of snow, maybe, new. Places with more exposure have more snow, obviously. Trees are nicely coated. Yep. It's beautiful, but cloudy, so no views. We are quite a ways towards Willey now, and this looks like it would be a snowdrift or something, but it's not. Some animal, I gotta figure out what it is, like slid on its belly, and then he pushed off right there, came over the trail, and look at those feet. That, and then it walked out. Could it be a fisher cat? Because it's
could be.
it's definitely bigger.
Look at those toes.
I know, the toes. Put my foot up next to it. It's bigger than a pine marten. And they're sort of, they're in the mustelid family. Like, I could see them with their long body doing that. It's weird. Anyway, okay. And there's a snowshoe ahead of us, which is really nice. This is the summit of Willey, which actually, I mean, this is a little bit higher in there, but never gone this far. Okay, so now I guess this is the official summit on a map. Who knows? But we've all the way out here, we've had those slide marks and then footprints. I don't know if you can see in here. It's all slide marks and then those guys' footprints, which I hike all winter and I've never seen. See, here's more prints. He slid right here where more prints. It's crazy.
And that says it's in here.
Yeah. Anyway, Willey, there's a nice outlook if you continue on the trail a little bit, but there's no view today. It's actually snowing on us right now. So we're gonna turn around and head back. The snowshoer that was out here continued on, so I'm not sure if they're at the outlook or if they continued down the ladders. I don't know. But we are heading over to Tom. We're now headed over to Tom, and our single snowshoer has been this way, so that's nice. Kind of show you where the trail is. And the snow is not particularly deep, except for in open areas. It can be like maybe a foot deep. But I just really like this section in the winter. It's really nice. Not too steep. Not too many people on it. And always lots of snow. Pretty trees. So far there are 10 people out today. 4 of them have snowshoes and the rest don't. And snowshoes definitely would be helpful, but they're not strictly necessary. They're not post-holing. And once the group with the 3 other snowshoers in it come through here, this is going to look beautiful. So as long as they don't get more snow, it is snowing right now, but not very much. They should be set up pretty nicely and not really require snowshoes tomorrow. This is the summit of Tom. The cairn is actually, I think, right here. Even though that spot where John is appears to be a little bit higher, and even past you seems a little bit higher, but it's hard to tell because there is still some snow up here. All right. No view. We walked out past where John is. You can see the monorail going out behind him maybe. There's a view out there in the winter, and maybe in the summer if you're super tall, but there's no view today because it's all clouded in. All right, so we're gonna head back down A to Z Trail, and then on the way out, I think we will swing by Crystal Cascade and Beecher Cascade because the water is running well. So we'll go check those out. I believe last time we checked them out, the last couple times, there's like a down tree that kind of mars the overall experience, which is unfortunate. that's just what happens in nature.
Okay, Laura's going across. Gonna walk on this tree to get across. There are not a lot of great rocks to step on except for that one there. Nice. As you can see. As you can see, there's a couple rocks here, but there's really nothing between those rocks and that. Might be 12 feet. It's almost a jump between this rock on the left and the huge rock on the right here, but that's not going to work either. So, best way across is this tree.
We are very close to the car now, and this is Pearl. Pearl Cascade. I think I called it Crystal up above. Crystal Cascade is someplace else. Across the street, actually. But this is Pearl Cascade. As you can see, it's got a couple down trees in front of it, which is unfortunate. And then it's a little loop off of Avalon Trail. And it has 2 cascades on it. So we're gonna pop back up to the loop and go downstream a little bit to the next one, which is Beecher Cascade. And I don't remember what that one looks like. I remember this one. Maybe that doesn't bode well for Beecher Cascade. Let's go check it out. Okay, so this is Beecher Cascade. And I don't know why I didn't remember it, but pretty impressive, especially now. The water's really high right now. There's a little bit of water draining right here, which I'm sure is not typically there. And of course, we've got the down trees again, so that's a little bit unfortunate, but we are essentially back at the car now, and yeah, it was a successful hike. We graded out Tomfield Willey, so that means we've done each one of them in each month. There's a snow basket right there if you want to grab it. Picking up trash. Yeah, I guess if I were going to come tomorrow, I would not bring snowshoes. But you could, if you know, to go up on the ridge, you could use snowshoes. It's not overkill by any means, but you would not want to use them coming down the A to Z trail. That was unstable, soft monorail this afternoon. I don't think I recorded any of it. I personally wouldn't want to do that in snowshoes, but maybe the people behind us did.
They might have.
And if they did, maybe that's better. If they can stomp it down. I don't know. In any case, water crossings were non-issues. I did get my foot in a little bit on the last one. But again, spring hiking, you want waterproof boots because there's a lot of running water on the trail too. So if you have that, it's not an issue. I think I had to submerge my foot like maybe an inch. And I didn't have to. You didn't submerge yours, right?
Not really.
It's just because I know I can. That's I'm testing out the waterproofness. It's still good. Anyway. All right, so we are really, really back. I can see the train tracks and stuff, I think.